came up with a use case as to how we'll make that happen. And so the use case that we came up with is that we needed to make sure we can automate distribution of our SAC live reports to multiple field superintendents via emails, excuse me. And we need to make sure that these superintendents receive the rig information that add value to them and not just an abundance of rig information. Keeping in mind that a field superintendent is responsible for multiple rigs and thus responsible for the rig manager's activities. And so the SAC reports were filtered by the field soups, and these rigs were visible to each particular field superintendent. We also wanted to ensure that we could schedule these reports on a daily basis, and in some cases, twice a day. And then we also want to make sure that we are able to access these reports in an environment where we may not have Wi-Fi, and so on their mobile device. And so with that use case, we considered SAC, native scheduling, and distribution capabilities, but we found out very quickly that it was very limited in the distribution and scheduling. And we had no option for distributed reports to specific, with specific rig information to the field superintendent. And also, there was a manual distribution of SAC reports that we need to do, and it was time consuming. And so what we decided on is, working with the APOS team, we decided to do a proof of concept in one of our testing environments. APOS team were able to quickly resolve some of the issues that we had. We had some environmental issues due to the way we're set up. However, we were very successful with the proof of concept to show that APOS Publisher for Cloud meets what we were intended our initial business requirements. So the success here is that we were able to set up the Publisher for Cloud in our environment, and we were able to run reports and distribute these reports to our field superintendents across Canada and the US. And we're actually expanding on that now, and we are using the opportunity because of the climate that we have in North America, in the world for that matter. We are using APOS to help us control our rig costs, and so the field superintendents and the rig managers will receive a push on a daily basis of what the cost of their rigs and the materials that they're using on their rigs on a daily basis. So stepping back and looking at our architecture, and it's very simple. We were very lucky to have the assistance of APOS technical team assisting us in really implementing the application on our SQL Server. And so if you can see here, we have SAC Analytics Cloud in the cloud, and it communicates to APOS Publisher for bursting definitions. So what does that mean? It means that we filter on a field superintendent, and all his rigs, his information is compiled together and sent out in an email. The back end of that is our SQL server, where we have the recipient data. And so with that application, working with the recipient data, we were able to send the emails out to our field superintendent. Some of our key successes that we have identified, we actually checked all our boxes that we initially, business requirements. We were able to update, give information to our field superintendents in a timely manner, and they were able to receive that information and act accordingly. We schedule report for distribution. So every morning at 8 o'clock, the reports will go out, and that's automatic at the moment. and it's personalized, so you receive the information that you need, and it's pushed to them. And it's a one-time effort to set up the bursting definitions, so we are not really spending time doing it over and over again. And so this is the success that we have encountered with using APOS and the functionality that it brings to us. If you do have any question, please reach out to me via my LinkedIn information, or you can send me a quick email. Again, thank you for listening, and now I'll turn it over to Alan.
We certainly appreciate your giving us this information and sharing out your transformation story today. You've done some great work there, you and your team, and it's been great to work with you. So thank you again very much for the information today. As mentioned, we look forward to working with you on some additional aspects moving ahead. We're adding additional format support, utilizing Excel potentially, and as well looking into conditional bursting. So we do look forward to working with you on that. And as Chris has mentioned, he's provided his contact information here. So if you do have follow-up questions, Chris is open to receiving those. So thank you again, Chris. Much appreciated.